Welcome to this episode of YouTube where I'm going to give you a day in the life of wolf care here. Every morning we bring the pack into what's called the pack holding area, which is adjacent to the building. The younger animals walk into the building and get weighed, but oftentimes they're distracted by things like chipmunks. And here's Kaz demonstrating why wolf fences should be 10 foot high with an overhang. They can also get distracted by vegetation or, in some cases, berries. We're kind of done with the berry season, but there's still a few low-hanging fruits. They get distracted by things in the trees. Birds that have been starting the fall migration might land, hit the window, might land and hit some seeds. We also have some wasps that have been around as the drought increases here. The yellow jackets and some of the bald-faced hornets as well seem to take advantage of that drier condition, and that means we now have to do a little bit more fly ointment. And so oftentimes we ask the wolves to help by putting the fly ointment on the rocks and letting them scent roll. But because they go into water, we're very cautious about what we use. We do use a lot of cedar oil, lemongrass, peppermint. There are some more chemicals that work much more effectively, but because they go in the water, they eventually drink that water. We want to be kind of mindful of what we put on the wolves and how it comes into the water system. So here's Kaz demonstrating that things at the bottom of the pond are not out of his reach. We already have demonstrated that Kaz has the ability to dunk his head for, I think, 16 seconds was one clip that we saw. He has no problem sticking his face all the way down in to identify some things, and so does Blackstone. Blackstone, again, looking at that pond water, you can see the pond filter system is working real well. You can see the bottom of the pond. They can see the bottom of the pond, and they're just trying to figure out how to strategize to get their feet bringing something to a shallow area so they can reap the benefits. And in this case, Blackstone got a ice chunk with a little bit of meat inside of it. So been hot here, as it has in most of the country, except today. 39 degrees this morning. We certainly can appreciate Canada and northwest winds as this cool front moved in, and a little bit more manageable for the wolves. So we like to get them in the shade. We like to keep them on cool rocks. We like to, make sure that everybody's doing pretty well. And then there's the dynamics that comes with cooler weather. So we're starting to see probably things ramp up a little bit here in the next few weeks. So, it's not out of the realm possibility to get snow in September. So once we get snow, the wolves get active. Check out these links for the Voyager Wolf Project for wolves that are jumping for berries and dunking their heads for fish. See you next time.